Hi, everybody. I wanted to jump on here really quickly and talk about the latest Bravo lawsuit. So today it's being reported that Bravo's being sued by the butler that was hired to do the Ultimate Girls Trip Season 2. Now, the butler's name is Marco Vega. And this is when they were at Dorinda's mansion that they call Bluestone Manor. So I'm going to go ahead and read you the article verbatim, and then I'm going to tell you how this is not good, people. It's not good. Now, the article states that the incident occurred after a woman came up to perform a striptease for the housewives. He says during that performance, producers told him to go over and get the women dancing. He claimed that during the party that took place in September 2021, Phaedra slapped his butt and Brandi ran over to him and ripped his shirt off, exposing his torso. Marco also claimed that the incident caused a strain in his marriage with his wife. He said his wife got very upset over the situation. So now Marco is suing Bravo and its affiliates for sexual abuse and harassment. He claims that the network has a pattern of encouraging the housewives to engage in sexually inappropriate behavior, and he is reportedly seeking punitive damages. Now, to be quite honest, people, this is a money grab. I mean, this is so ridiculous, it's not even funny. I mean, it really seems like it was just horseplay, just silliness. Phaedra's always talking about butts. Remember from her season on Atlanta, she even did a workout video, called it Donkey Booty or something ridiculous like this. And Brandi's always doing inappropriate things. But is this a case that I think he can win? I do. Let's reverse the roles for a little bit. If there were a group of men that came over and start smacking my butt and trying to take off my shirt, oh my gosh, all hell would break loose. Because whether you're joking or not joking, keep your hands off of me. Like some people wouldn't mind. I mind. Leave your hands off of me. And knowing Brandi, she probably was drunk. But let's talk about Bravo. Bravo has done this to themselves. And let me tell you why. I mean, they really have created a big mess over there. Because at Bravo, reality isn't reality anymore. Everything is scripted. They let the cast come in with the phoniest storylines there ever were. Then they're whispering in people's ears, we want you to come over here. Maybe you should do this. I mean, they have lost all resemblance of a reality. And for me personally, this is why all of their shows have went to shit. You got the main producer over there, Andy Cohen, on some kind of power trip. He enjoys making or breaking people's careers. He wants to hang out with the cast like they're one big college sorority, forgetting that he's the boss, except when it comes to firing. I can't be your buddy one day, and then when I see my numbers dropping, turn into your boss. No, that's what's creating all of this animosity. And not just that, another problem is, let's look at the timing. You're already getting sued by Bethany Frankel and SAG and AFTRA, okay, the unions. I mean, their accusations are all across the board. They're talking about racism. They're talking about the drinking that Bravo insists takes place. I mean, they want you hammered. And it's really so unnecessary. It really is. But in their mind, the drunker the cast gets, the better off the ratings will be. And let's not forget, we're giving alcohol to drug addicts and people with that already has a drinking problem. Not only that, since the housewives already plan their storylines before they even start filming, and then they go after a certain person, which if the public knows that that's the formula, then Bravo knows that's the formula for these housewives. But they don't have a place where if you're the target and it starts to mentally affect you, they don't have a therapist on set, anybody that can help you. It's, oh, so sad, too bad. And then you have to go home and deal with the wreckage. I mean, I don't even think they feel sorry for you when they mentally mess up your mental health. It's all about ratings for them. I mean, really, who in their right mind will hand Brandi Glanville some vodka? I mean, this girl has been sloppy, drunk, everywhere, all over the place. We know she has a drinking problem, but yet Bravo insists on giving an alcoholic more alcohol. Then there's people like Raquel or Rachel, I don't know what she's going by these days, that really mentally couldn't handle everyone coming in on her. Then you have Phaedra, who really, truly, honestly has a butt addiction. She does. I mean, the girl loves butts. She's talking about her butt. Then now you're touching other people's butt. And besides that, I don't need the network to have any reason to fire Phaedra. I'm a fan. You're just back on Married to Medicine. I don't want this to mess up her career with Bravo. However, we can't ignore the problem either. What I think is the best step for Bravo, they need to sit down and ask the butler, what's his price? You got to pay the man, okay? He has a case, but why take it to court? Just pay him. Then you have to sit down with Bethany Frankel and her attorneys and figure out what's a happy medium here. I think as bad as you don't want to, you're going to have to form a union. And then you have to sit down with Nene Leakes. I mean, if you don't, your problems aren't going anywhere. I know Andy doesn't like Nene anymore, so he wants to lower her self-esteem and just degrade her. And, he's just treating her awful, all because of his ego. You're mad because she's pointing out the fact that racism it goes on at Bravo? Instead of sitting down with her and listening to her, you want to make her the scapegoat? And you know what that does when you try to target Nene? It's like, if anybody feels that they're being treated unfairly because of racism, you better think twice before you speak up about it. Because if you don't, this is what can happen to you. So with that being said, do I feel like this is an unfortunate situation? No, I do not. Actually, I'm glad that it's happening. Because I feel like it's about time that they get their act together, okay? I mean, they ran a shit show here for a full decade plus. And now it's time to listen to other people, stop serving alcohol on your set, and stop trying to ruin Black people for speaking up on racism. I really do feel like in the beginning, Andy Cohen was a nice guy. This was his baby, and he wanted it to grow, and his heart was really into it. And then somewhere along the lines, it became about his ego. I feel like it became like, I'm the boss, and you must do what I say. I don't have to listen to you because I'm the boss. But I think you've forgotten, boss, without the cast members, you have no show. I mean, really, should anyone have to fight this hard just for fair treatment? So at the end of the day, am I mad because the butler's making a big deal out of probably a minor situation? No, I am not. Bravo really needs to be held accountable for their working conditions. Or at least that's how I feel about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section.